have a lot of people who are, they're kind of falling off, or they're not too comfortable with doing a 5-day, or they want to, but maybe they end up doing like OMAD, or they end up doing intermittent fasting, or, you know, whatever they decide to do during the week. They can't seem to get to the 5 days of water fasting. So I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about that today. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Ashley. If you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. This is all about my own personal weight loss journey. Currently, I am doing a fasting 5-2 journey. If you guys don't know what that is, you can check out my other videos. But basically, I started out with keto. I lost, significant weight with that. Then I found fasting. Last year, I ended up losing 102 pounds. Through some medical issues and just life happening and COVID and everything, I ended up gaining most of it back. So I started out on this 5-2 journey where I fast for 5 days and then I do a 2-day refeed on the weekend. You guys can check out all of my previous videos. My original idea was to go for 10 weeks, but I started a group because there was a lot of interest in it, and now we have over 400 members. So I'm going to keep it going. So please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new here. If you haven't already, like, comment, interact with me, because I love to hear about other people's weight loss journeys, their health journeys. And then also, if you're interested, you can join my Fasting 5-2 group. Like I said, over 400 members now, and we are doing challenges every week. We are pushing ourselves to do a 5-day fast, 2 days refeed. I know a lot of people struggle with that. And I wanted to tell you, it's perfectly fine, especially if you're in my group. One of the main things that I wanted to create the group for was to create that consistency. So even if it is intermittent fasting, or even if it is OMAD, or even if it is juicing, one of the main goals that I wanted to create for people was to do something consistently 5 days, and then a 2-day refeed, and then consistently 5 days, and then do a 2-day refeed. So your mind starts building up that mentality of, okay, Monday through Friday, I have to do this. Then on the weekend, I can refeed with nutrient-dense food, and it's all good, and then I go back into it. So it's a consistency, okay? So that's one of the goals. Whether you're doing intermittent fasting, whether you're doing OMAD, whether you're doing juicing, like I said, or just water fasting, that is totally up to you, and it's totally fine. A lot of people think, hey, I have to jump into a 5-day water fast. You absolutely do not, and you absolutely can start at the very, very bottom of intermittent fasting. Like I said, it's just consistent. So if you find that you're struggling with doing a 5-day water fast, try and go for a smaller goal, and once you reach that, then push it, okay? So you wake up on Monday and you're like, okay, I've been struggling with water fasting, so today I am going to do 20 hours of just regular fasting, so you can have like your carbonated waters or your coffee or your tea or anything, but you're gonna do a 20-hour fast. Or even, okay, I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to do an 8-16. 8-16s are 8-hour eating window, 16-hour fast. So I am only going to allow myself to eat between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Then you fast until 10 a.m. the next morning, and you go until 6 p.m. that same day. Then you get up and you go 10 to 6, 10 to 6, 10 to 6. Okay? So you have now done 5 days of consistent intermittent fasting. All right? So then you do a 2-day refeed on the weekend. Refeed, a lot of people get confused about, but refeeds are pretty much whatever you want to do, but just try and stay within certain parameters. So like low carb, low sugar. OMAD is always recommended. Maybe the next week you decide, okay, well, 8-16 was kind of easy for me, so I'm gonna go and bump it up to do a 6-hour eating window and an 18-hour fast. Do that consistently Monday through Friday, then do a 2-day refeed. Okay, well, that was pretty easy. So now I'm going to do a 4-hour eating window. So at that time you should be at an OMAD or even a TMAD, which is 2 meals a day. And you're going to do a 20 hour fast. So now your body is starting to get used to the idea of doing a longer and longer fast. Before you know it, you're going to be at an OMAD and you're going to be fasting for 23 hours. 24-hour fast should be no issue at that point. Okay. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to continuously bump it up. So maybe, you know, you want to do 3-day fast and 2 days OMAD. Okay. So you can do that, but then do it consistently. So do it at least 2 or 3 weeks so your body can get used to that idea. Okay. Do it consistently. Then, you know, continue to build from there, you guys. I think you guys get the point. I'm just rambling now at this point. But I wanted to really impress upon you, the idea is to get it consistent. A lot of people are like, okay, well, I'm going to do a 5-day fast, and then they end up doing 1 day, and then they fall off and they end up doing OMAD, and then the next day they have an idea of doing fasting again, and then they do intermittent fasting, and then they do a day of regular eating, and then they go to OMAD, or then they do a fast. It's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you're never going to get anywhere that way. Intermittent fasting consistently, even if you have to start at the bottom, is an excellent way to start building up your tolerance for fasting. Okay, you guys have got this. I don't want to keep you any longer, but thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you can, if you want to stay with me, my journey. It's not ending at the 10 weeks, you guys. I'm gonna go until I reach my goal, but I'm going to continue my fasting group as long as people need it. So if you haven't already, please click the link down below. You can join the Fasting 5-2 if you're ready to rev up your fasting routine and you want to do something consistently. There's a ton of people in there who are motivating and encouraging. We're doing lives every week. If you have questions, they can be answered, things like that. You are not alone. You are never alone. Never feel like you are alone. Okay, you guys? I am here for you, so feel free to reach out. I will help you guys out if I can. Share your progress, share your stories. I'm so interested to know what you guys have been up to and what journeys you are on. So I will check in with you guys in my next video, which will probably be Friday. So I can let you know what my OMADs are going to be. I will check in with you guys later.